storm potentially could be producing a tornado. Charlie, I'll let you kind of narrate over this. You live very close to this camera site. I'm sure Belle does too. So y'all kind of talk us through what we're looking at here over the next few minutes.
Yeah, well, you can certainly see it's getting incredibly windy quite quickly. You can see the rain and the curtains of the rain just sweeping from the west towards the east over the cam. You can see it sort of just swirling around in every which direction. You can see conditions are deteriorating incredibly quickly in Starkville. Again, this is close to the Chevron. You know that one of the two lit up billboards we have in town. There's a Sprint Mart right there, and wow, look how quickly those conditions are deteriorating. Mm-hmm. You almost can't even see the intersection. There's still people driving around, but this is deteriorating fast, folks. This line is catching up really quickly. This is getting really close to campus now, so if you're on the Mississippi State campus, you need to be taking shelter right now if you have not already done so. This line is knocking on your door. Belle, have you seen anything different with this cam from what I'm seeing?
Yeah, I mean, it is just very, very rough out there. I mean, some people still out driving. Guys, you need to, if you're still in your car and you're listening to us on the radio, try to pull over into one of them gas stations or something. You definitely do not need to be driving in this sort of conditions. I mean, look at, the winds are crazy in Starkville right now, and they've been crazy all along this line as well. I will say it has produced damage earlier in Lee County with that storm we were tracking earlier, a couple trees down and some power lines too. And so we could see also some trees coming down in Starkville too, just because of how much it's rained over the past couple days. But yeah, I mean, still a lot of people driving there on the roads in Starkville. I mean, it's just nasty. You do not need to be outside during this tornado warning as well. Even if there's not even a confirmed tornado, the winds are just absolutely horrible, Charlie.
Yeah, they are, Belle. And in fact, this severe thunderstorm warning outside of Starkville, the storm itself is warned for at least 70-mile-an-hour winds. So even within this tornado warning, you could still get some straight line winds. And again, the main threat from this, the most concerning, most immediate thing we're worried about is a tornado warning for Starkville and Octavia High.
Double box if we can. Lauren, we've got the campus camera up as well. Y'all can continue talking. I just want to bring in the campus camera looking from the South Junction, I believe, and MSU Highway 12.
Yeah, so again, on the Mississippi State camera, it's a little hard for me to see. You can see conditions are rapidly falling apart on the Mississippi State campus. If that worrisome portion of the line has not, it is certainly about to be over campus. Again, if you are anywhere on the Mississippi State campus, you need to be in a safe space. If you're in an apartment building, there's a bunch of them on Blackjack Road, College View, the Grand, the Flats, the Walk, any of those apartment complexes, any of the dorms in the Mississippi State campus, you need to be taking shelter immediately. Hopefully you have already done so. A good spot, especially if you're in a big apartment building, would be an interior stairwell. I know there's a big one in College View. Any sort of interior stairwell, any sort of interior room, if you're in a dorm, you want to be away from windows. Hopefully your dorm room doesn't have windows. I would suggest going into the hall or a bathroom that doesn't have windows. This may be a really scary situation for the students on campus. I know some of you, this may be your first ever tornado warning, and there's a couple things you need to do. You really need to get into a safe space right now. Belle, do you have anything more to add?
Yeah, for sure, Charlie. Like you said, I've received a couple text messages from some of my friends who are still in Starkville on campus right now. But definitely you guys need to get into that lowest interior part. And like Charlie said, a lot of, where this is on the campus right now. So you may not have a house, so you may be into that dorm or that apartment. And I know a lot of us college students, we like to be lazy, right? So please make sure to get up out of your apartment and go to that first floor and into like an interior stairwell or something. And just get away from any windows. You don't want to be in like the 4th, the 5th floor. You want to get to that lowest part. And there's another view. Charlie, where's that looking towards?
That is in Clayton Village. That is where 182 meets 82 out in Clayton Village. That is just a bit west of the Small Mart in Starkville. That is near the Ford dealership. That is near the Sprint Mart. And you can see It's almost akin to whiteout conditions on the road, except that we're talking about rain and wind and a potential tornado that's now moving into far eastern portions of Oktibbeha County. Now, if you are in Lowndes County, in Artesia, just north of Crawford, and from Mayhew south, so anywhere along that 45 corridor, you need to start seeking safe shelter right now, because this concerning